Hey everyone, want to talk to you today about something that can be a little controversial for an idea to get yourself or someone else when it comes to the self-defense world. And for good reason. This isn't something that you necessarily need because it is an item that's more related to military, law enforcement, or just those kind of careers there. But it is really up to you to determine if you need this item or not, or if you have the budget to be able to spend for this item or not. And that is plate carriers. Now, when it comes to plate carriers, obviously it's controversial because there's different people that kind of gatekeep, thinking for some reason ordinary citizens don't need it. They tell them, why do you have this? There's no reason to buy this, or things like that. You're just LARPing or whatever. But that's just, someone's opinion, and it's not necessarily something that you should take into account, because really that can be said about a lot of stuff. It can be said about this shirt that I'm wearing. It's an awesome rugby shirt from Velocity Systems. Oh, that kind of looks tactical. Why do you have that? Or an actual combat shirt or combat pants in OCP, a multicam or whatever. Why do you have that? You don't need to own that. But that's just people's opinion, like I said, and it's really up to you to make your own determination whether you need a plate carrier or not. There are definitely instances that it would be very beneficial, or just maybe that if something arises, you have it maybe stashed in your vehicle, or at home. When something arises, you're able to throw that on and be able to deal with some situation. Or maybe on the flip side, you're being able to deal with that situation while maybe a significant other, family members, whatever, are throwing that on, being able to be protected by that item. It's up to you to really determine whether you need a plate carrier, you need to get plates for it, you need to maybe get this other tool, you need to invest in training, or different things like that. If you are just wanting to have something to throw some mags in, maybe a couple tourniquets, some multi-tool, or things like that, I would suggest get a chest rig if you don't need actually the ballistic protection you're thinking about when getting a plate carrier with plates, because you can be a little bit more mobile with that and whatnot. But we're just going to look at a couple that I have here and just talk about some others as well. If you're wanting to get just something very simple and easy, cost-effective, but also still very good, you can get the Minimalist here from Grey Ghost Gear. It's an awesome little simple plate carrier. It has very simple shoulder straps here and a simple little strap here on the side for keeping it all attached where the cummerbund would be. It is very thin, and this right here is a little stretchy, so it is something where it would be really just for a quick use or something like that, not because you're throwing it around and about to spend hours in it or moving around barriers, over barriers, vehicles, different things like that. And just having just a simple little three triple pouch here and some tourniquet holders right there is something that can come with this MOLLE both in the front and the back. There's also plate carriers that are slick. And so instead of having this MOLLE where you can attach things to it, it maybe just takes a placard or some type of shingle and whatnot, and is secured by just clips by hooks and things like that on loops, or by just the cummerbund itself with some Velcro and whatnot. And then you can go kind of on the other side and be a little bit fuller and get something that's a lot more full, like this Defender. This from Defender, the QRC. This is a really great plate carrier. It's got really nice shoulder pads here, as well as a really good cummerbund. It's a skeletonized cummerbund, but you can throw pouches on there if you want, whether that's regular pouches or side plate pouches or whatever. And then on the back, you're able to organize and adjust how you want the tightness of it and everything. On the front, it's got those loops that you would have to be able to put a placard through and set it down underneath this. It's actually detachable, so you can just put it on the Velcro, or if you want just to do pouches run through here, the MOLLE right there will hold. And then what's also awesome with some of these plate carriers like this is you have these quick release buckles, either on the shoulder pads or here on the cummerbund. And so that just if you need to put it on quickly or take it off quickly, you can do that. There's a lot of other variations and really cool, awesome plate carriers as well. One from this company that actually makes this shirt, Velocity Systems, the Scarab. Really great plate carrier as well. You can check out a lot of different plate carriers and decide. The big thing actually I would recommend is, if you are going to get a plate carrier, make sure that at all possible, try to source the plate carrier and the plates from the same source. A perfect example is Defender. Defender actually has their own plate carriers, obviously, and then they also have their own plates. So being able to just have that peace of mind and not too much confusion on sizing or anything else, you can get both Defender plates and their plate carriers from the same place. And what's awesome, if you want to check out an actual test on their plates, the guy who loaned me this plate carrier, Brent BB Brabrent, you can check out his profile. He actually has a test shooting the Defender plates to just see their ballistic protection and what they'll hold up. So check out that on his profile there. There's also like Warrior Post Society. They don't make their own plate carrier or plates, but they source them from somewhere else, and then they have them there for sale on their site. So you can kind of get them both together. Another company like T-Rex, they make their own plate carrier, but not their own plates. They're from Hesco, but they put them as a set together, so you can get them from there, and also it just alleviates that confusion with maybe sizing or anything else. Guys, there's a lot of different plate carriers on the market, a lot of different plates on the market. It's up to you, personal choice on what you would need or what you want, things like that. And if you even need this at all, it's really up to you. This is something that can help you, but if your budget's a little tight or whatnot, maybe spend it in training or other tools that you might need. At the end of it all, though, don't let someone else's opinion just get you down about getting something like this. Genuinely, this is a good thing to have, or just if you want to have it, just to have it, to have fun with it, potentially, or just because you do see, hey, I want this. That's up to you. Don't let someone else, hinder you because of, their bloated opinion or anything like that. So guys, up to you guys. Plate carriers, check them out.